And this is very important in reference to history and wealth and family history and uh, identity and beauty and importance. Most people know that, you know, the place I've been the safest at is in the entertainment industry. And, in reference to people trying to play their domestication slavery games, such as people holding me hostage, people blocking me from my mother and father's mansions, because my mother and father's mansions are pretty good sized mansions, and it's documented in reference to that I was supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. These government people are blocking me from my mother and father's mansions for their game of endangering my life. That's why my parents had documents that I was supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. And in reference to somebody was trying to communicate something about my CDL, they sabotaged my CDL test. Somebody will say, well, they didn't think you'd be safe out there in the truck driving around, and somebody will try to get you. They tried to grab me on jobs. They tried to murder me at jobs. They even tried to kidnap me from the convention center when I was working there in the hospitality, the restaurants. They tried to steal genetics. They tried to steal sperm. They tried to murder me. They tried to murder me on every job that I've worked at in Indianapolis. So look at all the jobs that I've worked at, the different places I've worked at. These satellite controllers, food and beverage industry, warehouse industry, maintenance area. They've tried to murder me in every job. People will say that they don't think I'd be safe unless I was at my mother and father's mansions or at the companies, the headquarters of the companies, or, my mother and father's offices. People know that. That's why the labor union needs to be aware of that. And I've not received any of the lawsuit monies in reference to the labor union, in reference to endangerment. My mother possibly had records at the labor union in reference to people trying to murder me. So, I was trying to get my CDL just so I could move, so I could travel, But then they sabotaged my CDL. I haven't received any lawsuit monies in reference to that either. But, this situation of endangerment, there's all kinds of sexual predators that have tried to hurt me. People trying to steal sperm. People trying to steal the looks of my identity. People trying to steal the looks of my parents. So it's kind of like, my parents were super rich, and, they made trust funds for me, and, I'm supposed to be living a, secure lifestyle for protection reasons, and I'm supposed to work in certain entertainment things or certain types of companies of my mother and father. And being at home at my mother and father's mansions, we had offices in some of the mansions, in reference to my mother and father's offices. So, in reference to public endangerment of government stalking me and government thieves trying to steal the companies of my mother and father, it's very serious. All the things that my parents had told the Supreme Court that people would try to do, they have tried to do those things to try to steal everything from me, and they have tried to murder me several times. That's why my parents made trust funds for me. But the trust fund company obviously needs to get ordered into court. I'm the only child of my mother and father. These people trying to steal my trust funds, whoever the person is, and somebody had said that somebody in California, some female, was one of the females that was stealing my trust funds. And they said she was possibly working for the CIA. She has no connection to my trust funds. Nobody does. I'm the only recipient of those trust funds of my mother and father. Royal Protocol even says that too. So in reference to any female that was involved in stealing my trust funds, they get prosecuted. No, I'm not allowed to give no trust funds to any children. That's why those people stole sperm, because they were trying to make children to steal trust funds and to steal companies. So those people need to get ordered into court to see who they are and what position they are and what they tried to steal from me. It's never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never, not never. Obviously, I'm still alive. So in reference to people that fabricated they thought I'd give things away, I'm not allowed to. These people have already injured me. These people have tried to murder me. They tried to extort from me. They tried to slander my character. They damaged my teeth and face. They stole from my penis size. They stole diamonds from my body. You know, the reason why my parents put diamonds in my body is for my value. So anybody who was trying to hurt me gets prosecuted. Any physical assault or physical abuse, you know. They just hit me in the front teeth, in between the front teeth. And in reference to their satellite grid that they use, in reference to body scans, those people have a body scan that they stole probably from the TSA when I worked at the McDonald's at the airport, or they stole it from some medical location or something. But them scanning and burning my mouth and teeth and lasering my face and teeth, it's attempted murder. They try to play this game of injuring a person, and that is attempted murder. They don't have a legal right trying to tear me down or trying to tear me apart with their games or their satellites, and they must get prosecuted for attempts of murder 100%. But, you know, in reference to, I need my lawsuits in reference to the state failing me on my CDL test. Some people will say I'm one of the best drivers. But these people blocking me from my CDL and jobs when I was trying to get jobs to make money to move, it's attempted murder. And, you know, it's very serious in reference to the crimes of what these people have done. And in reference to cock blocking, people blocking me from having relationships because these people stole sperm and they were trying to murder me off, and they were trying to prevent me from having a family, such as a girlfriend or a relationship. When these people are in their relationships, these people have like their gay relationships, whoever these men are that are holding me hostage, or they're dirty females that are holding me hostage. They're violating my freedom rights. They're violating the rights and laws and documents of family law of what my parents had on record in reference to people blocking me from having a girlfriend. So, you know, it's a long story of the situation. And the labor board and other people, they know that it's an endangerment for me to have to be in certain types of jobs. But there's lawsuits and benefits that I was supposed to have received in reference to these people attacking me on jobs, which I've not received nothing. And in reference to the FCC, and the factuality of these government CIA people or FBI people and their slanderous lies. I have nothing to do with these people or any of the people that they made up shit about, meaning them saying shit, slandering my character. There is absolutely no evidence of any kind of their accusations. And they've been terrorizing my life. They've been assaulting me. Like their people try to do something, and then they try to blame me on something. Where they're government people stalking me, and government people trying to steal property and land that I'm the owner of that my parents gave to me. Those people need to get prosecuted for their crimes. We're all protocols in the media, 24 hours always. 24 hours a day. Never signed, never gave, never sold, never, not allowed to, not never. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever. No matter what anybody else ever says.